Hi, everyone,
I'm Jacob Crockett.
and we're here with this week's episode of TPI and Company, and we have Dave Kleck with us from WNDH Radio.
How many years have you worked here?
I started at WNDH, believe it or not, when I got out of college in 1977. I worked here for about a year and a half, and then I got my first sports job way out in Idaho. So I went out there for a year and then to Nebraska for 2 years. So 3 years away from Northwest Ohio. And then I came back here in May of 1982, and I've been here ever since. So 44 years, something like that.
That is amazing. And do you like your job?
I love my job that you get to watch games and you get paid for it. That's hardly like a job, except for when you get up the next day to do the news and sports at 4:30 in the morning. Then it's more like a job.
Do you like what you do here at the radio station?
I do. I get to meet a lot of people. I get to be around a lot of young people. You get energized when you're around high school athletes and students. Yeah.
How many games do you broadcast a year?
Oh boy. I would say it's about 120 if you count up football, basketball, and baseball games.
Do you do any track?
We do more of previews of track. We'll tell what track meets are coming up and who's in them, like the NWOL meets coming up, and you got to watch for this athlete or that athlete.
Uh, that leads me to my next question. Do you cover any Special Olympics like broadcasting?
I don't think we've broadcast Special Olympics. Chris Scarberry is a guy that's been after me to put some Special Olympic games on, and a lot of the Special Olympic games are the same night we have games on, so it's been a challenge sometimes. But we report the scores for Henry County Cougars.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How many sports have you done over the years?
Wow. Okay. So, uh, football in the fall, I've done volleyball games. We broadcast teams that have gone to state. Basketball, we preview wrestling matches. So we do that. In the spring, I've done baseball and I've broadcasted softball games for the girls. And we used to do coverage from the state track meet. That was really fun, seeing the very best athletes in the state. So I didn't count how many that was. Maybe about 7 or 8 sports we've covered.
Good. So good.
How about you guys? You guys are in some sports too, right?
Yeah, I'm in bowling.
Yeah, I do bowling, basketball, track and field, and softball and basketball.
Wow. You're a busy guy then.
Yeah.
Jacob, you'll have to tell Dave the rivalry between the Fulton County Jaguars and the Henry County Cougars.
Yeah, because when we have basketball games, it's kind of almost a rivalry. Kind of when we're at work, it's kind of between Andrew and Corey Height.
Okay. There's some talking going on before the games. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Same thing with Ohio State, Michigan. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, as I recall, the Henry County, Fulton County basketball game was always kind of a homecoming game. Is it still that way?
Yeah, it's still that way, like they do it now, because the we have students official those games for us. We don't have like normal officials no more for us.
And then is there a dance after the game sometimes?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always been after the games.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's we eat and then there's a dance.
Absolutely.
Well, who won this year's game? Henry County or Fulton County?
I'm gonna say Fulton County.
Is that right, Jacob?
Let's see. I think it
I'm
probably.
putting you guys on the spot.
Ooh.
I don't even remember.
It
Yeah,
was
that's a
pretty
good
much
question.
Fulton County because
I think like when we played them, I think
it was a split between the
yeah,
school age
it probably
team
was.
1 and team 2.
Oh, that's right. There's more than one team.
Yeah, it probably was like split between us because we probably like did like because they make us like just play like it's not like a full game.
Right.
Yeah, you guys play like a half, right? For
Yeah.
homecoming.
Yeah, it probably was Fulton County, but I couldn't remember because it's always like in January.
That's been a while,
Right.
yes.
More like March for us.
And then there's tournaments too, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, because the only other time we do it is we'll have Henry County go against us in track when we have spring games. That's the only time that we have like almost all the like team like in the individual from almost in from different places like Henry County Liberty Center.
Sure.
Yep, it's a big regional meet.
Yeah.
And I have seen bowling. I've seen bowling going on, and I said, whoa, I'm staying away from these guys because I can't touch some of the scores you guys bowl. What's your best game, you think, Andrew?
Maybe 115 back in my younger days.
Okay.
Nowadays, it's like an average of 82 to 90.
Bowling's a tough sport. Just because you're good in one sport doesn't mean you're a good bowler, right?
Yeah, because the first game I'll get like a 70, and then when you get to your second game, you like struggle because it's like almost like a 23 or close to like a 59 somehow.
Tough sport. Bowling is tough. Yeah.
Well, state games is well, like the state games when we have state bowling tournaments, kind of like the winter.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like when we go to
Columbus? Yeah.
No.
Yep, state summer games coming up.
Yeah,
Yep.
state summer games.
Maybe we'll have to come back and give Dave a report on how our guys did at state summer
Sounds
games.
good.
Yeah, because we go to Columbus at the Ohio State University for the track and volleyball and
That's the Jesse Owens track,
Yeah.
named after the great athlete in the Olympics, Jesse Owens.
Yeah.
That's a terrific place. So you guys get to run there?
yeah.
Wow, that's
we
awesome.
also have state bowling in the Columbus and BG.
It started in Bowling Green and then we went back to Napoleon. Is how we did bowling.
Okay.
Randy does a great job with the bowling.
Yeah.
You guys know Randy Barnes?
Yeah.
He used to be the Special Olympic coordinator, and that has been occupied by two people, Zach Meister and Renita Cheetah. They took over for Randy Barnes after he retired from Special Olympics.
I've heard they're doing a good job, but Randy's shoes are pretty hard to fill. He was the guy, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was for Henry County because Fulton County is always different.
Yeah.
Because Celia's our coordinator.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we have Austin's dad is one of our coaches.
Austin Double.
Yeah, Austin Troy's one of our coaches, and then Annette's a coach for us in track.
And that shot well, yeah.
And then we have Taylor Hartman for volleyball, and then who else?
You got a lot of different coaches, don't you?
Yeah, we do. And then we do have a husband for like powerlifting.
Yep, we added powerlifting here the last couple of years.
Yeah, because we have a husband Nick doing powerlifting,
Okay.
and
Is there swimming for Special Olympics?
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what
Absolutely.
Annette does.
Okay. Track and
With them.
field, though, because there's so many different events that are part
Yeah.
of that program.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I do like the 50 or 100 or like because I don't do like the like long events like because like Micah or like some people that are older than me like try to do like a 400 or an 800.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
some of us can't go all the way around the track.
Sure.
Exactly. I mean, me, myself being one of them.
That's why they got stuff like the softball toss.
That's
Exactly.
right. There's a walk too, isn't there?
Yeah.
You can walk. You don't have to run all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have a relay as well.
Okay. Those are fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a team event.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Got to keep me updated on what's going on. Okay.
Alrighty,
Okay.
sounds good. And
All right, is that it then?
absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
so I think that wraps up another episode of TPIA Company. We thank everyone for watching. And what do we want everyone to do, Andrew?
Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
That's right. We want everyone to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll talk to you next time.